I'm Connie Lund, and I have 18 years of experience in helping startups, especially earlier stage, with marketing. And I have programs that I use as the first marketer. And also, I work with companies that are at a plateau and need new programs to just re energize their marketing. So, one of these is virtual events, and it's powerful, but people love them. Prospects and customers love them. And they give you all kinds of aspects of benefits, like around SEO. I'll show you. I have some case studies. So I have doubled revenue with these in less than a year. In my last full-time role, so I've been fractional or working part-time, offering multiple client services for the last 2 years. But in 2022, I used this strategy for virtual events, and I doubled revenue in 10 months. Plus, 30% of the net new revenue was from customers. And it's really exciting because it provides a program that's interesting and that people really like to interact with. It's great for B2B SaaS because SaaS can be like really an overload. And so webinars, a 1 hour webinar can be overwhelming too. And your ICP, who are usually decision makers, senior decision makers, don't have time to sit and watch this whole long 1 hour webinar. And they're not interested in it. So this is a great alternative. And I'll talk more about the detail around that. So our B2B, Adam Robinson, has used my strategy. I gave it to him last February or so. And I said, you really should do weekly webinars and build community. And he did that. And they finished 2024 out with 4 million in revenue. So it is good and it's effective. So I'm going to talk about TestTrigger, which was my last company that was an employee at. And I will go to their live site and show you how it works. And the reality is that these videos on YouTube have some have 500 views, some have 1,000 views in 2 years. A lot of times when people make video and put it on YouTube for brands, they get 12 or 10 views. No one watches them. But these are interactive and involved in many places. So I sprinkle them across the website, YouTube, blog posts, newsletter, emails, and sales loves them. They're hugely valuable for sales. So we'll go there in a minute. Our B2B, like I said, Adam Robinson is using them. And the third case study is Jason Lemkin. He's at 100 million revenue, but he is adamant about these and the value they bring. Every week, he has an hour workshop Wednesday. So I have a full training on this of how someone can set them up themselves. You can buy that, or I offer either 5 or 10 hours a week services around this to set these up and help your team get them going. So let's flip over to TestTrigger to see what these look like. So this is TestTrigger's website. And so you can see here that and this could be displayed a little nicer, but you can see all the topics. So visual validation, how to use TestTrigger, how to test frames and shadow DOMs. This is a QA tool, a SaaS QA tool. But your SaaS, you can break up into smaller topics. People love it because they look at your website. The first thing I do is look at, is there a resources tab, and then put these there so that people can drill into the topic that they want to learn about. And most websites have a lot of words, they have a few videos, but how do you take the breadth of your SaaS and put it into an explainer video? I mean, we all do it, try, but this is a great way to give them and show them. And they're just really helpful. These are short, they're less than 30 minutes, and they have a Q&A in them. So there's a lot of value not only in the live event that's interactive, but also putting them on the website. So I'm going to go to YouTube really quickly. So I wanted to show you in YouTube, we create a channel, and then we have these in here. So this one, using data sets in test automation, has 1,000 views, 301, 180, 537, 539, 822, and I could go on, but I'm just saying that people love them. The prospects learn like in real time and enjoy going to them. Customers love them, and customers will say, they'll call up sales and say, hey, I want to buy this. How do I pay for it? And they're not asking for a demo. They're not asking for an explanation. They just love it. And it's really a great thing. So you get all the benefits of creating the content, interactive live event that then goes on your blog with a transcript that is great for SEO. Then you embed it in YouTube, which is where you're playing off. That's the second largest search engine. And sales can use them. And then I make sure that I get them out to the prospects and to the customers. And it is a virtual engine that just keeps on growing. And as you grow that resource library in your website, it's beautiful. And like I said, we doubled revenue, and it's just a tool that is a great way, and it's simple to educate your audience and even senior decision makers on the benefits and what you're solving for with your SaaS.